Hey guys, welcome to a special edition of the Jean Marlo Davis Show. It's anniversary week. That's right. We are celebrating, me and Bruce, our 6-year anniversary, which is actually May the 30th. But guys, look, it's anniversary week. We're enjoying it. Today, we're going to talk about our subject today is, has the world grown cold since the pandemic? You're watching the Jean Marlo Davis Show for a special edition. Go ahead. Stay where you are, click like, click share, subscribe, and come right back after this commercial break. All right, we are back. Thank you so much for being here. I know you guys are used to us coming at 7:30. The Jean Marlo Davis Show is every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's about information, inspiration to impact the nation. It's all about total prosperity in every area of your life. I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, as well as relationship-wise. And speaking of emotions, of spiritual, of relationships, of mental, physical. Guys, listen, I was having a discussion with, I want to say my hairdresser. It had to be her. And I was having a discussion this week and I said, have you noticed something? Yeah, I got it now. I was having a discussion with the nail tech and we were talking about what we have noticed since the pandemic, that people have grown a little out of touch. Remember that song? I'm out of touch. I'm out of time. Remember that song? Going out of my head since you're not around. People grown out of touch. And so we were saying, has the world grown cold since the pandemic? And basically we were talking about, some of the news that she shared with me. I don't like to really share, I'm about information and inspiration, and I try to stay away from negative stuff, but news is news, man, whether it's negative or whatever. But we were talking about some of the things. I'm going to start off with what I experienced and what, I read on the news. And when I come back, I'm going to share now what I experienced, and then we're going to take a commercial break. And then when I come back, I'm going to share what I read in the news. I'm going to find that article for you. But okay, so peep this. My son and I, we decided to have lunch at our favorite hibachi spot. We're just enjoying ourselves. We happy-go-lucky. Money is coming to us easily, effortlessly, and continuously in ever-increasing amounts. We're in perfect health, perfect condition. We're blessed to be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? We're just happy. We're happy people. We go to this restaurant. We're masked up like they still have that protocol. And then, we sit down. And this beautiful elderly woman comes into the restaurant and she has this big, I'm the sundress queen. I love the summer because I love wearing beautiful sundresses. And if I see a sister that is rocking a beautiful sundress, I'm going to compliment her. I don't have no problem giving a woman a compliment. So anyway, my son and I, we were sitting down and the lady came in and she sat across from us. And I saw her come in and I seen her and I went to go give her a compliment. And this guy's like, oh, can we have some privacy, please? He gave me the Heisman. I was like, excuse me, sir. I was complimenting your wife on her dress. And the wife, she felt so bad. She was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I love the dress that you have on. I said, thank you. So, I didn't let them steal my joy. My son and I, we continued and we ate our lunch and had our discussion and stuff like that. And when we got ready to leave, she went out of her way. The wife did, or girlfriend, or whoever she was, went out of her way to say, you know, thank you so much for that compliment. Please enjoy your day. I said, thank you, I shall. That was one incident. Another incident, I'm at the post office, minding my own business, mailing off my clients' tax extensions. And so there's X's on the ground where you're supposed to stand. I'm standing on my corresponding X. The line is moving. I proceed to move. And the guy turns around. Excuse me, ma'am. Another Heisman. I'm gonna start giving out. I'm gonna start giving out some Heisman trophies. I'm gonna get some baby Heisman trophies to give to some of these people, because they get he like, you know, I'm like, what do you call me? What you gonna do? You know what? You know, you feeling like Goku or something. I don't know. So I thought he was about to have his hit and call me y'all. You know, but anyway, Super Saiyan or something. So, excuse me, ma'am. Can you stay in your spot? I said, sir, the line is moving. You know, I thank God, like my mama used to say, I thank God I'm saved and sanctified and filled with the precious Holy Ghost. Because sometimes, man, sometimes you just want to just go to slam the heck off on some of these people. And then it's the power of the Holy Ghost, yes, that keeps me in check. Because today, you might lose your neck going off on people today. You might find yourself in an early grave. So, you know, I was just like, oh my God. What's another example that I'm talking about what I've seen, not what I've read, because I've been reading some crazy stuff. I'm going to read something else to you in a little bit. But yeah. My husband and I, we're coming from dinner. Did we stop at the store, stop at the gas station, babe? Oh, somewhere around there. And somebody, I guess, cut somebody off. The dude blew blunt, the other dude like blunt, then they blunt, then the other blunt, then blunt. I'm like, well, we had a concert, remember those things? I was like, what in the world? I was like, what is going on? They They're just having a battle at the home. I was like, oh my God. So when okay, so I tell you, the nail tech, what she told me. The subject is, has the world grown cold since the pandemic? You know, we were locked down. We was locked up, wouldn't let me out. They wouldn't let me out. Look, I'm in a good mood because we about to get ready to celebrate our anniversary right now. Yes, we are. So I'm excited. So listen, y'all probably ain't never seen this side. They ain't seen this side of me, babe. But they ain't seen it, but you're getting a little clips of it because I'm in celebratory mood. Hallelujah. But anyway, the nail tech tells me, she said, let me tell you something very funny. Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to turn these alerts off. So y'all, I do apologize. I mean, put my phone on the silent, so you guys won't be hearing those extra alerts. I do apologize for that. So my nail tech tells me, she said, oh, babe, they got me with this funny face, babe. That is so funny. That is so hilarious. Facebook got, what you call it, got shade. YouTube got shade, babe. But they got me with my face like this. Okay, so she tells me that it's allergy season. We know this. We have common sense. My mama said common sense ain't always that common. So it's allergy season. And she said that, she's masked up already. And she said, babe, because her allergies was bothering her. She said, the lady's like, oh no, this is her purse. Oh no, oh no. I demand another person. I demand another, babe. She said, David, babe. David looking like, what is going on? No, I demand another person. She's over here coughing. No. And she was like, ma'am, I don't care. That's what you say. It's allergy, but I don't care. And she told me that, man, I thought, I was like, oh my God. I was like, wow. She said, girl, she said, that's just a little bit. She said, I'm going to have to share with you a lot of other stories of what we've been experiencing since we opened up this nail shop. And so I just shared with you a few examples, what I experienced with this nail tech experience. And I'm going to share with you in a little bit when we come back from a commercial break, what I read. But anyway, before we go to the commercial break, let me just say this, the question is, has the world grown cold since the pandemic? We were talking about this at the nail shop, and I told the young lady, I said, I think this is going to be on my show on Thursday. I said, because I've noticed some things. And while you're watching this, there's an imperative thing you must do. If you choose to accept this mission, you got to click like, you got to click share, you got to subscribe and hit the bell, man. So you can always stay in the know with the Jean Marlo Davis show. You feel me? You heard. Okay, so listen. And drop down and leave a comment and tell me, what have you, the person who gives me the best COVID-19 pandemic story. And let me give you the caveat. What I need you to do is drop down in the comment, not drop down and get your ego on, girl. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in the comment here. You got to like it in order. What I'm going to do is, I'm feeling generous. It's anniversary week. I want to give somebody $100, man. I want to give you as my granddaughter said, make it come back. Make it come to you. I'm giving $100, and hey, it's got to be right now. Dropping down in the comment. I will say you got 24 hours to get this comment in. I want you to tell me your best pandemic story of some crazy stuff you don't see, to make it seem like the world has grown cold. That's what I want to see. Tell me what you have experienced, because I'm just very curious. I'm doing some surveys, and checking these different stories, because I'm putting some things together. And I ain't gonna put it too much out, but yeah, give me your best story. And for your best story, I'm gonna give you $100. The person with the best story. You gotta like this video. You got to share. You got to be a subscriber. Only subscribers get paid, baby. So you got to subscribe. But then leave your best story. And when you do, I'm going to read them tonight after dinner. And I want to see who has the best story, because I shared that madness. And I was just, I thank God I wasn't in my feelings when that dude was like, we're trying to have dinner, I'm like, dude, I'm just complimenting your wife. Or, ma'am, can you stay on your ex? I'm like, oh my, dude, the line is moving. As a matter of fact, can you move on up? Hello? You on my ex. Can you, dude, they're calling you, And what I've noticed is that, and let me just set this up, set the scene. Yes, we have been locked in, locked down, Zooming. Some people have zoomed out where they forgot that they're not even wearing bottoms and getting on Zoom meetings and doing crazies. We don't heard crazy Zoom stories and stuff like that. But also, if you think about it, I think a lot of people are suffering from PTSD with being locked in their homes and not going anywhere, and, not really having to deal with people on a physical level, that we have lost some kind of sensitivity, I believe, with being locked in. So, some people I notice have been very kind and loving and so excited to see somebody and hey friend and things of that nature. And then you got other people who lives maybe just be jacked up from the smack up that they're acting other than themselves, or maybe that is themselves. Maybe they're not happy, you know. But what I've noticed is that I don't sweat the small stuff because it's all small stuff. I'm not losing my life over some fool because they're saying something or doing something or driving with road rage. We'll talk about that in a minute. Driving with road rage and you saying all kind of crazy stuff and shooting birds, and then you get assassinated in your own damn car just because you acting a fool right along with them. No, when they go low, we go high, baby. That's what we do. And therefore, you know, we're gonna keep on living and breathing and blessing people and doing what God has called us to do. So today we're talking about, has the world grown cold since the pandemic? I want you to answer that question. Tell me your cold pandemic story, and the best one is going to get $100. I'm going to give it to you today. I want to cash out. Make sure you tell your story. Give me your cash app. I need your cash app info, so I can go ahead and get this money and announce it, who the winner is. I'm going to give you 24 hours. I want to give this money away. But you got to like this. You got to share it. And you got to subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, I go look for you and you're not subscribed, then, you know, you're not going to get this $100. It's for the person who tells the best pandemic story. We're going to pull. You got to like this video, share, subscribe. A lot of people, the reason why they're not winning, why some people didn't get the PPP, because they can't follow instructions. So like, share, subscribe. Make sure you share your pandemic story, and then make sure you say my cash app is. I might be generous and give away 200. You never know. Join me right back after this commercial break. All right, so we're back. Thank you so much for joining the Jean Marlo Davis show, a special early edition. Why early? Because, baby, I'm getting ready to celebrate my anniversary. This is our anniversary week. Our anniversary technically is not to May the 30th, but guess what? For us, it's starting today. And so we got some dinner plans with some great friends. What's up, Ronique? Ronique Boo, what's up? I'm giving y'all a shout out now. We're going to be looking to see them in just a minute. But we're talking about, has the world grown cold since the pandemic? And I just announced that I'm going to be giving away $100 to the person who click like, click share, subscribe. And you got to share your grown cold pandemic story. I'm doing a little survey, just asking some questions. What's your best pandemic story that you have noticed some cold actions? And, you know, and what did you do about it? Were you involved or whatever? And also leave your cash out, because you might just be the winner. Okay. So, oh man. Now I told you a few examples and of what I feel some insensitive stuff. And it wasn't even warranted. It wasn't even warranted, because even the post office, the guy in the post office, I was on my ex. He wasn't even moving. I don't know where he was. Maybe he had toned down. I don't know. But I believe there's some people out here that, you know, I was praying one day, and God put on my spirit to have compassion, but be on the alert. Have compassion, but be on the alert. You got to be aware, you know, look what's going on, be aware what's going on. Don't lose your composure, because there's some people out here, I believe they're hurting. I believe they're going through some things. I don't know. Maybe they lost their job, lost their home, maybe lost family members, lost all sense and sensibility. I don't know. But people are going through some things. And so I'm noticing that the world, in a sense, is less sensitive and more angry and aggressive. And all of us should be, the therapist should be getting paid. As a matter of fact, if you're a therapist, go ahead and drop your information down in this thing right here, hey, and give people information, because some of us need to be sitting in some chairs and getting this built up frustration out. But this is nothing to joke about what I'm going to read, but I just want to share with you. It kind of backs what I believe that is going on right now, that the world has grown cold since the pandemic. Yes, before you would hear certain things, and when the pandemic hit, it just seemed like it went just even more crazy, dealing with road rage, dealing with, our brother George Floyd and so many others losing their lives, and Black Lives Matter, and all this stuff, just crazy stuff, just popping, going on. What is going on with the world? What is going on right now? And I was looking at this because this girl told me about this, and I was like, what? It says, it's an article about, the title said, feels like my life is over. Mother of 6-year-old boy killed in 55 freeway road rage incident speak as family offers reward to help catch shooter. And I'm trying to see, who is this by? KTLA, maybe News Channel 5, California, okay. And the contributors is Tracy Bloom, Jennifer McGraw, John Fanaglo, Elana Albina, and Mary Beth McDade. I hope I gave y'all credit for it. But the family of the 6-year-old boy who was killed in a apparent road rage incident on the 55 freeway in Orange last week is offering a reward for information leading to the shooter's arrest, as the mother spoke out for the first time after her devastating loss. The family is hoping to offer $50,000 to start, said Carla Lacey, who organized a GoFundMe account that, as of early Monday afternoon, had garnered nearly $200,000 in donations. Thank God for that. Relatives were initially raising money to pay for the child's funeral and other expenses, but the campaign goal was updated on Sunday after the page reached its initial fundraising target. Speaking publicly for the first time since her little boy was killed, Joanna Clunan is an emotional interview with ABC News. She described him as beautiful, kind, and precious. He meant the world to me, and it feels like my life is over, she said. This was my baby. I never would have thought that this pain like this could exist. Aiden died after being shot around 8 a.m. I mean, what in the hell? 8 a.m. last Friday, a little more than a week after his celebrated birthday. He was sitting in a booster seat in the backseat of his mother's car when he was struck by gunfire on the northbound 55 near Chapman Avenue in what is being investigated as a possible road rage incident, according to the California Highway Patrol. You killed him for no reason, the grief-stricken mother said, as the assailant, her voice choked with emotion, recounting the incident to ABC News. She was taking her son to school when a vehicle, that's why I wanted to find out what happened, when a vehicle cut her off while she was in the carpool lane. Relatives told KTLA she then made a gesture. Listen. She then made a gesture at the other car, which is believed to be a white Volkswagen station wagon. Moments later, the suspect vehicle, which had 2 occupants, a female driver and a male driver, pulled behind the woman's car, and fired at least one shot into the back of it, striking the little boy. He complained that his stomach hurt. Jesus. As I started to merge away from them, I heard a really loud noise, Clunan told ABC News, and my son said, ow, and I had to pull over, and he got shot. Clunan's daughter and Aiden, I'm probably saying her name wrong, but Clunan's daughter and Aiden's older sister, Alexis, told KTLA her mother didn't immediately recognize the noise as a gunshot because no one would think that someone just shot a bullet into my car, she said. It wasn't until she grabbed him and there was blood all over her clothes that her mother realized what had happened, the teenager recalled. The boy was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead a short time later. Man, okay, so guy on the freeway, 2 passengers, male and female, cut her off. She probably gestured, might gave them the bird or something crazy. They get behind her and fire a shot that goes into the baby's stomach. Baby get to the hospital moments later, dead. All because of what? You cut somebody off and they flick you the bird or something or say something. And so that's why I'm like asking the question, has the world grown cold since the pandemic? What in your right mind? I mean, is it that serious for a person to get, I guess swerved on or whatever, and they gesture, is it really worth somebody's life for you to flick the bird and you shoot in the car? And I mean, for the life of me, I can't believe it. And I tell my friends, and you know who you are, I tell my friend, it ain't worth it. When somebody be all up on your ass or they do something crazy, don't drive up. Please, if you're watching, everybody that's watching, don't drive up on somebody and start and throwing the bird and all that. Is it really worth all that? It's not. It's not. It's not, because now this lady don't have her 8-year-old son. Sometimes I just say a little prayer. I'm going to give you an example. And I told this lady, and I don't know if I even told my husband this, because I be so busy that I don't be having time to share everything. And I try to make sure that I share what go on so you can know. Maybe I shared it to you. I don't know, Bruce. But this happened maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe. I was coming from the beauty supply store, getting me some little something, my little stuff, And this lady, she kind of like, I don't know how you can do it. My husband know the driveway, but you guys don't know how you come out of the the driveway, and it's a light right there. And the lady she made her point to get in front of me, like cut me off, only to get right back over. So I don't know if she like, bitch, whatever. And then she got up on me. We're at the light turned red. She got up on me. So we're like this. Okay. She rolls down her window. And she's cut, bitch, popping off something serious. And I rolled down my window and I said to her, God bless you. And everything is going to be all right, sis. Everything is going to be all right. It's okay. It's okay. And she looked at me, and babe, she started crying. She started crying. And she's like, I'm so sorry. Meanwhile, the light is getting ready to change to green. And she's like, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I said, it's going to be okay, sis. Hold your head up. And she must have, right after you go underneath the light, you come up close to our street. I'm getting ready to bear to the left. And she had pulled over to the side and she was just crying. People are walking around with pain in them. And a lot of times it's not you that they're upset with. It's not you that they're irritated about. It's just that you're the person that I can take it out on right now. It's just like what they said, people who are close, your family, the ones you love often hurt you because you're the closest to them. you're easy accessible. And at that time, I was easy accessible to her, to whatever what was going on. Had nothing to do with me. And I don't know what she was trying to prove, like swerving, going back. Just, we've been seeing, me and my husband been seeing some crazy driving things going on in the last couple of weeks. But at that moment, I like to say God just took over me and gave her that message. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't even mad. I wasn't even tripping, because I know that a lot of people are going through things. I thank God during the pandemic, we didn't skip a beat. We didn't miss anything. I thank God for us being healthy and strong, and we're doing very well. But some people are not doing very well. Some people lost loved ones. Some people lost jobs, lost homes. Some people right now still struggling. Some people being evicted. Some people filing bankruptcy. Some people houses are going into foreclosure. Some people are going through divorce. Someone's got to bury their sister, their brother, their cousin tonight. All these things are happening in the world. And we still in the midst of a pandemic. It hadn't left yet, as far as I know. I ain't got a memo, but the pandemic is still here. And we're still dealing with a lot of things. And so, as I said, I really want you to answer that question. What have you experienced? Do you think the world has grown cold since the pandemic? Do you think that we're more insensitive than ever now? We already was a generation of, come on. I don't want to pick up the phone and call you, but I will text you for 30 minutes. Having a conversation. Can't you just pick up the phone and talk, boo?
It takes longer to text.
It takes longer to now I've got these little cute nails, babe. So now I'm like,
You got spell check saying the wrong thing.
Yeah, man. And I'm sitting up here like, you mean to tell me you are willing to text for 30 minutes, but you can't pick up the phone and say nothing? It's so that in itself, we're losing the human touch. We're in our own shell. We do very well with not, communicating. We're in the cancel generation. I don't like what you say, cancel. You're canceled. You're canceled. I block you.
I'm gonna unfriend you.
I'm a unfriend. I'm a block. I'm gonna put you on blast. I'm gonna meme you to death. Just so many different. Can you check that AC? Turn it down. Turn it. It's hot. I'm gonna meme you to death. I'm gonna do all this old kind of crazy stuff, and it just makes me think about: has the world grown cold? Are we insensitive to one another? Do we have compassion for my brother and for my sister? When we gonna get it together? All we got is one another, guys. And it's already enough that what we have to go through in our personal lives, with your dreams, with your goals, the aspirations that you have. The thing, we got a lot of people who have graduated from high school, graduated from college, getting their blues and black belts and getting tips on their white belts and doing competition, soccer and jiu-jitsu and, all these other things that's out here that we celebrate as a family. We're able somewhat to come together now as a family and go to different events and stuff. And I just think about, we have to have compassion for our brothers and sisters. But we can't be no damn fool either. Can't be no fool. You got to be a soldier out here in these streets, boo. You got to be always aware and always alert. And some things is better left not said. Some things you got to say, I ain't even gonna sweat that. I'm not sweating the small stuff because it's all small stuff. I love the movies. I'm a movie buff. And my husband and I have been a couple of times to the movies, but it has lost the effect for me in a sense of, I just love now on our big screen is on demand. I can pay it. and we can watch it, we can own it, and we can have a good time. We can have our family together, we can whatever, versus the old way of going in the movie theater, dealing with craziness, foolish people coming in.
Yes, they are.
Foolish people coming in. You trying to watch a movie, and they're gonna and talking and stuff. And the minute you go to open your mouth about it, now here come drama, here come mess. Because like I said, a lot of people are not happy. A lot of people are in situations that they don't want to be in. And some people are not brave enough to even change the situation. And here you are trying to watch a $10 movie and lose your life because you don't told somebody to be quiet. This is what we're dealing with. What is the solution? Do you have any suggestions? What can we do? How can we get that sense of care back for humanity? Right? We've been locked down. You're out now. And you just got to be careful. This summer, that heat is another thing, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
That heat is another thing. You know, people start acting a fool when it get hot. When it get hot, they got drama for days. And that's another thing that you got to think about is when it started getting hot, a bunch of crazy stuff start popping off. So I say that to say this, guys. It's not that serious. Don't sweat the small stuff because it's all small stuff. Be aware in these streets. Somebody cut you off. Just, keep it moving. Just say a little prayer to yourself. Be aware when you're out here. Just be on the alert. Make sure. I just been seeing crazy stuff, been hearing crazy stuff. People stealing folks' cars right from the gas station. Just doing so many different interesting crimes that's going on. Crimes with the PPP. Crimes with people trying to get unemployment in your name. Crimes with just so many different interesting things have opened up since the pandemic, right, babe? Yeah. And you just like, come on, what? So I just want you to be on the alert. I want you to make sure that you always check your bank account. Check it every day. You should be checking it because you should be expecting that your business is growing, that somebody's buying your product anyway. Check your bank account. If you go somewhere, have an accountability partner. Let them know, hey, look, I'm going out of town. This is where I'm going to be. We do that with our children all the time. They don't even live with us. They're grown, but we let hey, look, this is where your parents going to be so they can know. And this is when we're expected to come back so they can know. I mean, it's called security. Be on the alert when you're out and about. Be on the alert. And I just want to tell you, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. You ain't got to get your pop back. You ain't all this popping back or popping off or however the hell they say it. It's not even necessary. It's not. Just arrive home alive, shall we? Let's get there alive, okay? The show you've been watching is the Jean Marlo Davis show, which is every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is an early edition. We came on early because, guys, listen, we weren't going to be available at 7:30 today because we got other commitment, but we're committed to you first. We are. So we had to come on here and give you the special edition and talk about this. So we're every Thursday at 7:30 p.m., the Jean Marlo Davis Show, information, inspiration to impact the nation. While you're here, go ahead and click like, share, subscribe. And I want you to answer that question. What have you experienced that during this pandemic that looked like the world has grown cold? Can you share that in the comments? You share it in the comments. What you got to do, you got to like this post, this video, share this video, and then subscribe to the channel. So that's 3 things right there. And leave your comment. That's 4 things of sharing your story. And then I need your Cash App. I'm giving away $100. Giving it away. That's always just saying thank you and thank you for being engaged. And I just pray that you guys this summer, that yes, still be alert, still be aware, Still protect yourself. Don't fall asleep. Still protect yourself. But have fun, enjoy life, pray, believe, experience life, because, you could be gone just like that. And so we got to make sure that life is for the living, and don't sit up here and just engage in foolishness. Just because somebody else get bucked, that don't mean it's time for you to get bucked for the camera. It doesn't mean that you take the high road. If they taking the low, when they go low, you go high. Just like the sister in the car, I could tell. I mean, I'm thinking I'm like a freaking therapist. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that therapist's mind and get the understand. Oh, this person, they're just going through something. Has nothing to do with me. Be a therapist. Wish them well. And that's what happened with her, because she knew, had nothing to do with me. Whatever she had going, maybe she got a call from the man, maybe she got some drama. I don't know. I'm not signing up for the class. But I said, I'm not going to go there with me for what? So to deal with some foolishness that ain't got nothing to do with me, don't make sense. So guys, you want this $100, you're going to go. I'm looking for the best story. I want you to comment down below, like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel, comment your best pandemic story on where you're witnessing some insensitivities going on, and make sure you put your cash app, and we're going to announce the winner tomorrow, and we're going to cash app. You're going to know it's you when you look at your cash app to get that $100. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me. We are getting ready to enjoy our anniversary, baby. May the 30th. I want you guys to enjoy the weekend. Oh, talking about no craziness, Memorial Day weekend, guys. A lot of things be popping off. A lot of people be doing stuff. Please, for the love of God, be safe, be secure, be aware, and listen, don't lose your peace on some crazy stuff. You're watching the Jean Marlo Davis Show. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get all the awesome updates. And don't forget to leave your story down below and put your cash out so you can get this $100. I'm giving it to the best person. Hey, I might give it to 2 people, okay? God bless you. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And I will see you Monday for Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. Take care and God bless.
I'm free, I'm free, I'm finally free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm finally free. Listen, you can have, be, do anything you want to do as long as you believe it and you're ready to receive it. And that's the most important thing. You have to be ready to receive it. Hi, I'm Jean Davis. I'm the founder and CEO of Tiffis LLC, as well as TWC, Tiffis Wealth Creators. Listen, I remember years ago, I was a single mom struggling with 4 kids. I was abandoned with my 4 kids, guys, over a friend house, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know where I was going to stay. I didn't know how I was going to survive, but I made a promise to myself. I said, God, if I get out of this situation, my children will never have to worry about money again. They'll never have to worry about being in a situation. So I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, guys. I found the mentor, I found the coach, I found someone to help me to become financially free. And guys, I thank God for mentors. I thank God so much for coaches, because guys, my mentor, my coach helped transform my mindset so I can attract wealth. And guess what? I became the first millionaire in my family and not the last. But I'm here to help people who are struggling, people who have been in the same situations that I've been in. Whether you're a single mom, single dad, you're a teacher, you're an accountant, guys, you're a student, you're a mother, you're a father, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Maybe you're looking for time freedom. You're looking for money freedom. You want to know how you can brand yourself. You want to know how you can build your business. You want to know how you can have, be, do anything. Well, guys, listen, what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead, click on the link below. I want to invite you to a community of winners, a community of wealth creators, doctors, lawyers, teachers, business owners who are learning how to build their business on the web. They're learning how to be audit proof in their business. They're learning how to become financially free. They're learning about automation. And guys, they're learning how to brand themselves. And I want to show you what I did and how you could be a part of a strong community and become financially free and have time freedom, money freedom to do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. So my name is Jean Davis. I am a wealth creator. Listen, go ahead and click on the link below. Click on the link below so we could go ahead and get you started and help you become a wealth creator too. I'll see you on the other side. Take care.